No, 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 no! Greetings, everyone. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that you are here. We're going to be playing some Magic the Gathering Arena today, as always. These are some of the highlights from our stream, and I really hope you enjoy the games. If you do really enjoy the program, please don't forget to leave a like and subscription. It really, really helps the channel. So without further ado, let's get to the games. So our deck stipulation for the day is Brothers. So, Urza. We've got to try and... the goal for today's stream will be to meld both Urza and Mishra in the same game. I have no idea how we're going to manage this. You folks better have a plan for building this deck, because, geez, this is going to be a doozy. Alright. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? 4 colors. My plan was to hand it over to me. Thanks. Thanks, Ground. Just cry on stream for a few hours, Poseidon. That may yet happen. So don't make any filthy predictions, because, you know, we might end up there before the end. Treasures. That's a great idea. So where do we go for treasures? Vazul, good to see ya. Joda? Pathfinder? Alright. I'm smelling what you're stepping in. I can see where that could come in handy for sure. Did I not set Explorer? I did? Oh, I set treasures. Okay. Treasure. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know there's a lot more treasure cards than that, but it's because I put plural instead of singular. Yeah. What on earth how are we gonna do this? Oh my word, folks, what have you done? So does that mean we end up being base red? Could go super control in 4 colors though, Crusted Dust? 4 color control works in like modern or whatever, but our mana isn't that good here in Explorer. Key to the Archive would work, Steinel, but remember we're in Explorer because it won the coin flip. Esper Splash Red? Do you not want to be base red? Crusted Dust? Because of the treasures? I mean, you will definitely want ways of finding it. First community build of the new year. Couldn't go easy on you. Oh my gosh. Well, I wish you had. You could have thrown me a softball. Crusted Dust. You know, it'd be like, today's stipulation is, you know, I don't even know, like mono black or something. You could have, you know, been like, and we would have knocked that one out of the park. I'm not so sure this one's going to be getting off the ground, but we'll see. No green, so I guess we probably want to be on like Prismari Commando, right? What's the 3-cost attacks make a treasure? Beyond Fable Mirror Breaker's Shaman, it's the Captain Lannery Storm. The new Teferi? Is this not too slow, folks? We're an Explorer. We're gonna get Grease Fang before we cast a magic card. I'm sorry, that's my fault. I'm sorry. Sometimes, like, I'll be responding to a comment and reading the next comment, and I'll read a person's name. Folks, it's There's no excuse for it. But I'm gonna make one up anyway. You know? Poseidon all the time. Fires. Okay. All right. I see where you're going with that, BT. All right. Is Fires of Invention still legal? Or did it get banned? I know it's legal in Historic. It is. Is this not just where we want to be? Not offense Twitch name. Glad you made it. Like, so we need ways of getting more lands on the battlefield, though, right? Fabio suggests it first. I didn't even see Fabio. Is Fabio here? Sure enough. Hey, there we go. I didn't see Steinel's earlier message. Glad you made it, Fabio. No, I already greeted you, darn it. But I'm glad you're here. 27 lands seems enough. I could see that. We could definitely do Golos. All right, but folks, we're at 55 cards. We have 0 1-drops, 0 2-drops. Seriously, folks, this does not seem like a winning recipe. Well, I mean, it is the stipulation, Poseidon. If we're ever going to have both brothers on the battlefield, we not only need 4 of each, but we probably need ways of finding them. At this point, with a build like this, I think we would have to be happy with melding one and then melding a different one in a different game. But we have a little bit, Crazy Gorlem, but remember, Faithless Looting isn't legal in Explorer. It's only legal in Historic. I guess we could do the other looting, Faithful Looting, right? Faithful Mending. Because that's the stipulation, Steinel. The stipulation is brothers. We're supposed to be trying to meld Urza and meld Mishra in preferably in the same game. That's the stipulation. Is it going to work? Almost certainly not. But like, we're gonna try it because you guys voted for it. That's the best I've got. So I kind of agree with that. I think we need some board sweepers, folks. Mama May's hollering at me. Sorry. This is me hiding. No, Steinel. 2 of each, not enough. Because we have to have them in the same game, Steinel. If you guys don't want a stipulation, don't vote for it. Vote for a different stipulation. Thanks, dude. Glad you made it. Yeah, exactly, Poseidon. That's rough. All right, so like, Golos and Fires. I mean, it's not bad. You actually have extra mana that you can throw at things then, right? You can activate Golos' ability and still cast spells. Because Fires of Invention, just, you know, whatever. McNally, 11 months, McNally. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Say hello to your family and wish them a happy new year as well. Yes, Crusted Us, but you know, a lot of the time when you reveal the top 3 cards of your library, one of them's a land anyway, right? So it's like, you know, whatever. Getting the green for it? Well, currently, just like big score and stuff, we probably will have a couple of Triomes. I mean, I'm in favor of whatever. But you know, this is not the completed mana base, folks. We have not yet done the mana base, but we don't want to do the mana base yet until we figure out what the rest of the 60 cards are going to look like. Because what happens if we're like, okay, let's cut all the red and add Doom Scars and stuff, right? Suddenly we need a bunch of double white. Well, okay, then we have to change our entire mana base again. So I don't want to change the mana base until we've sorted out where we end up on the rest of these cards. Karn doesn't find Mishra and Urza, though. Karn can find Phyrexian Dragon Engine or the Might and Weakstone. The Brothers War White for flavor. All right. I think you're onto something there. Oh my gosh. I could type. Karn is better than Golos? Maybe. Steinel. Wily Goblin for an Elite Treasure? It is red. It's kind of rough. We're in 4 colors. Probably splashing a 5th currently. We don't know that, but... Mishra's Command? I have no idea. I don't think we are. I think we're 100% dying with this list currently. Where I'm at is I think we end up like this and then put in some like board sweepers, lose for a bit, then go down to like 3 of all this, continue to lose, and then I go and do some other deck, is what I think is going to happen. Like, there's no way this 4-color thing is going to work, given what we're also trying to accomplish. But the alternative is we could go, like, base green. And just try and do legitimate ramp stuff. And ramp into these things. I mean, maybe Ren and 7. You could not cultivate. I mean, for one, that's fair. See, exactly, Fabio. Lean black and play Gix, reanimates and fetches the pieces. We could do that. How do we get to Gix, though? Not offense, Twitch name. Don't we just die if we play Gix? Because, like, it's a 5-drop? Bragmadar, good to see ya. Though, admittedly, I guess, if we were playing some number of Gix, we do get to cut down from 4 copies to 3 copies pretty easily. So we could do something like this. And then... there we go. And then do, like, this. Now we've technically got, you know, a lot more copies of all this stuff. All right, so then we don't Faithfully Mend, we run... I think our white splash has got to be for Urza, right? And no more? Well, Deadly Dispute's a little bit rough because we don't have things to sacrifice, right? Ryder did a Bloons TD6 stream? No way, I didn't even know he played. I will have to talk to him about that. Well, I mean, we're in Explorers, so the mana's not half bad, but it's not that great either. All right, folks, come on. What do we play? I mean, we gotta have some amount of interaction. So what if we did something like, hey, look at that. It is Phoenix Rose. Good to see ya. Bone Crusher Giant gives us creatures to, like, you know, chump block with and trade with and things, but also interaction. Good to see ya. Thank you, Jen and I. Don't talk to my doctor. My doctor will complain. So, Phoenix Rose. When is a car not a car? Well, when it turns into the garage. Harley, Randy, dropping in a gift sub onto our good friend Phoenix Rose. Darn it. Thank you, my friend. And glad you're out there. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Diabolic Intent? Could be. Folks, we gotta stay alive. We don't have any board sweepers other than the Brothers End right now. So this is like, what if we did that? Oracle of the Alpha. Unfortunately, we're in Explorer right now. It won the vote. We could technically River's Rebuke. We could go for the Throat. How about that? I am the Senate. All right. What about this Prismari command? It's the only other blue. Currently, in our current list, we're almost all red, which is kind of nice. A nice solid splash for black, and then we have almost no white or blue. But that's okay. We just get to have a very, very, you know, small splash. The good thing about Fires of Invention is we can then cast things like Urza with, you know, without having to actually pay its mana cost, right? But we get to basically be Rakdos if we get rid of this. It is true, though. If we're this close to Rakdos, we could maybe cut that. Run some more, like, interaction. A couple more early game interaction. Maybe a later game. Like a, you know, Ritual of Soot or two. Like this, maybe. What if we... What if we ran something like... this, cut these. We get to add one more thing. Treasure Dragon. You like the Gix's command, Crazy Garlo? Have a Metal Dragon. Glad you made it, my friend. Soul Transfer. Okay. I guess I could see Soul Transfer. Well, it is another 3-drop, though. Angrass Rampage? That's interesting. Well, not offense to Twitch name, the biggest problem is, like, the more aggressive decks, right? The Extinction event doesn't always get there, and we need the board to be completely empty. Though, admittedly, you make a solid point. I guess, since we have Cruelty of Gix, maybe we're supposed to be, like, 2-1 or something. So that we can go and get it with Cruelty of Gix if we need. Medic Massacre is technically available. Frosty Flavors dropping in that sub. 23 months. Glad you made it, my friend. Appreciate you. Clarion would mean more white, yeah. And this is more thematic. It's supposed to... The deck is called Brothers, right? Or it's supposed to be. I haven't named it yet, but... That's today's stipulation. So it seems a little bit disingenuous to cut the brother. So like that. All right, let's fix the mana then. So let's go. All right, so our only white or blue mana is Urza, right? So what 5-color do I... And I don't need it for any of the activation costs or anything, right? So what 5-color lands can we use that will get us there? Because there's the one that protects it, and we should probably be playing that. What is that called? Plaza of Heroes. One of any color, spend this mana only to cast legendaries. That's one. Yeah, but those Grommet are in Historic, I think, aren't they? Okay, we could name Human on Unclaimed Territory. But it doesn't cast any of our other stuff, and that would not... Yeah, that'd be kind of rough. Shoot. Cascading Cataracts? I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not that good either. We don't have any other synergies, and we no longer have Golos. I guess we can Mana Confluence. It sucks that it's always a pain land, though. Like, you pay every single time. Emiley, darn it, glad you made it. Thank you for that resub earlier. I mean, it's fine. Like, this is going to be tough to make it work. That's for sure. So I think we've got to be a little bit forgiving on it. So let's go with red and black and get a bunch of the red and black triumphs. Because remember, we also don't have any 1-drops. So having some number of tapped lands actually isn't the end of the world here. So, like, Xander's Lounge and Savai Triumph and nope, not Jatora's Proving Ground. How many of those do we want? That's fair, Sinal. That's fair. Yep, Patrick Mende. See, that's exactly where I was at. 2 and 2, I think. Because that gives us 12 sources to cast just this one card. Which I think is fine. Triumphs are just better than Confluence, you think? We could Aether Hub. That's interesting, Frosty Flavors. How do you folks feel about Aether Hub? All right. What if we did something like this? How many mana symbols do we actually have? 15 and 15. Wow, I was going to say, they look roughly equal, but apparently they are. Carambas, glad you made it. Good to see it. No, it's actually Explorer, unfortunately, Carambas. That won the poll. Though, admittedly, Explorer and Historic tied, and then I had to flip a coin to see who would win, and Explorer won the flip. So if it goes really poorly in Explorer, we're gonna go back to Historic. So, you know, it is what it is. But considering it won the flip, we should do the thing. And then, like, is this enough sources for just Urza? Probably. All right, let's go and get some of this stuff. And then, like, something like that. All right. This is a mess, folks. Wait, how did I end up on 61? I'm on 25 lands. I have one too many lands. We actually should be on 25 lands, I think. So I have the correct number of lands, and I need to cut a card. You're probably right, Jenonite. And by you're probably right, I mean you're absolutely right, but I'm in denial. Can't cut the Fable. We actually need that. We're gonna cut the Soul Transfer. Kind of sucks. Kind of really wanted it. All right. We have Mishra Lost to Phyrexia in our hand. The backside, when you flip Phyrexian Dragon Engine and Mishra together into Mishra Lost to Phyrexia. That's a good one. That's a good one. So I guess let's go with red. Hold on to go for the throw, see what happens. Robber of the Rich comes down. Well, let's get rid of that. Both effects from Soul Transfer in this deck. It's true. Crusted Us. It's true. Though it is also true that Cruelty of Gix helps if we have one-ofs, right? Like, I mean, you know, Westwind, you're onto something here. You're onto something here. Glad you made it, Westwind. Flame Channeler. Usher of the Fallen. You got me. Okay. Well, Mishra, claim the Gixie stuff. Presumably, Zarella has a bunch of direct burn. I would agree. All right. So they're going to kill our Mishra, unfortunately, but they would be able to kill the Phyrexian Dragon Engine anyway. They're not! So I wonder if this opponent's like playing like blue-white control or something, like mono counter spells. Imagine we go 10 and 10 though. The dream. Here they are. Yeah, sure enough. Oh, it's spirits? Oh gosh. That's kind of disgusting. We're going to go for the throw at the Mausoleum Wanderer because it's always going to counterspell things we want. And I just don't want to take a bunch of damage. Monorail. They just spelled it wrong. Hey, that's right. Having dyslexia myself, I can understand spelling concerns. That's a real life one there for me. Okay. Anything on the client? Exactly. Okay, well, fine. We were going to play the Savai Triumph, but this does allow us to big score. All right, Ghostly Pilfer, sure. Spectral Sailor, come on down. And pitch the Triumph. Mausoleum Wanderer gonna sacrifice it. Of course, that's why we're doing it now, folks, because there's no reason to give them a bunch of damage if they just sacrifice it. Right? But you know, we would have preferred to have it survive. I guess. Sure. Bone Crusher Giant. On the Ghostly Pilfer. Goes away. Main phase. Oh, opponent. Ouch. Opponent's never played with Ascendant Spirit before and is learning the hard lessons. Bone Crusher Giant, come on down. It's a great point, Tekken. It's a great point. Mono red, 3 cards in hand. Got some with Spectral Sailor? Does. Alright, down to 16. Alright. Well, time to strike back. What do you say? Right, Frosty Flavors? Exactly. Dungeon Geese comes down. All right. And the opponent gets in. Well, we are going to try and minimize the amount of damage we take. Bone Crusher Giant. Go for the throat. Hey, there we go. That's a good one. Bone Crusher Giant number 2, come on down. Join the party. Another goose. What a silly, silly goose. More cruelty. Bone Crusher. Let's try and make a land drop here. All right, there it is. Mike Wood, good to see ya. Exactly, Mike Wood. Indeed, Varchild, indeed. How was your day, my friend? Yeah, glad you made it. You like pomegranates. Sounds great. Opponent hanging on. Hey. Well, let's do combat. Opponent gonna trade. Phases out. All right, well, Might and Weak Stone, do you have a counter spell? All right, opponent. What have you got it? Japanese fish tacos with yuzu kosho sauce. It's like a salsa sauce made with chilies. Yuzu fruit, which is a mix between a lemon, orange, and grapefruit. That sounds great, Izzy. All right, opponent gets in. We dropped 5. Okay. Well, presumably our opponent's not going to die here. Spectral Sailor. Wow, they went through the blocks. In fairness, Iward, we were going to melt game 1. And our opponent just scooped too soon, right? Frosty Flavors wants Little John. All right. Little John achieved. Sorry, opponent. I was busy making myself scarce, as it were. Click. I guess Xander's Lounge. Stallion, glad you made it. Good to see you. It is, yeah, it's a new meta. There's no doubt. We've not only got the meta sorted out, we've got the meta conquered. I don't even think there's room for more decks in the meta now. Just it sucks that it has to be this way, but here we are. Here we are. Luminarch Aspirant shows up. Yeah, let's... these Brotherhood's Ends are going to be quite bad against the 1-1 counter deck, right? They're just going to keep getting bigger. Raylan, glad you made it. Good to see ya. Okay, so the Tameo's safekeeping. An odd choice. When they could make it, like, give it a 1-1 counter and hexproof. But, you know, they do it. How was your day, Raylan? You're not here? Why aren't you here? I'm pretty sure everyone should be here if they're not already. I'm just saying. It's not strictly a requirement, but not far off. Let's go ahead and big score for now so we can dig through our deck. We get to discard the Phyrexian Dragon Engine, which is actually not too big of a problem. Yeah, let's... Okay. Yep. Opponent gets to bring it back, which is a touch awkward, but it's fine. So land Mishra. Hold up, go for the throat. Next turn, Phyrexian Dragon Engine with the Unearth. Opponent going up? Whatever's under that fight rigging, it's got to be good. Yeah. Combat. Mishra. And... oh, I thought this was Artifact Enchantment or Planeswalker. Otherwise, we just would have destroyed the enchantment. Or destroyed the Planeswalker. Well, I mean, this kind of sucks then. Choose 3. This is like the worst thing ever. All right. Come on, folks. You mean to tell me you knew what all of the modes on Mishra did verbatim? Come on. Come on. I don't buy that, and you don't either. Bull. Got him. Taste it. You got to be accommodating with Twitch chat. We love them, but, you know, you got to know what you expect. A swamp, eh? Right? There we go. Kind of hiding over here. Yeah, my mom was an English teacher. She would be upset. But there's only so much a man can do, you know? One mod, 2 mod, 3 mod, 4 mod, 5 mod. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, is what it is, right? Rafael Cavalcante. Well, we're getting rid of that thing. Getting rid of that thing for sure. Get it out of here. Don't mind if I do. Fable and Mirror Breaker, come on down. So we have 2 Mishras. We have Phyrexian Dragon Engine. We have the Might and Weak Stone. We just need Urza Lord Protector. And admittedly a white source. So the Fable, you know. Dude, hey, well, never mind. All right. Actually, you know what? No. Hand's perfect. It's all we ever wanted. Yep. Call Conscript gets in the way. So, you got me. We just Might and Weak Stone, right? Yes, I think we do. The Zealotport Cutthroat is dangerous and scary and all that. But I was gonna say, we have plenty of board sweepers, so we might get there. Oh, is that too much, John? You guys are like, ugh, get him out of here. That's too much, John. I understand. Try to be accommodating. Pable flips. And Mishra Phyrexian Dragon Engine. I do, Gromit, I do. I just forgot to activate them. Well, I mean, they're not strictly new. I've got like one where you can make me concede my current match. But I was playing a fair amount of cube. And when you make me concede a match in cube, like that's a big deal. Like it just ruins the whole thing. And you know, it literally, you know, it costs me the entire run. So it can waste an entire hour for the entire stream, which is kind of not fun for anybody. Okay, so the opponent loaded down with interaction. Not thrilled about that. Mishra, played by Gex. Come on down. Opponent loses a 1-1. No, doesn't. Just takes it all. So I guess we're going to Plaza of Heroes so that we can protect a Mishra. Target legendary creature gains hexproof and indestructible. Yeah, exactly. Not a fence Twitch name. Village Rites drains us a bit. Draw some cards. Frosty flavor, it's one that I've talked about, but it would have to be a lot. Because it does disrupt the stream by a lot, you know. Ah, yes. Mishra! Alright, so... discard. 3 damage. Do we even care? Nah, let's not let them block. I was gonna say, because they're probably gonna kill it. They're gonna try to kill it. I was gonna say the Power Stones might be okay. But... we're gonna protect it with Plaza of Heroes, because it is legendary, right? It is, yeah. I mean, in fairness, Poseidon, isn't that what you would have guessed, given what you know of their characters? I'm just saying. Mishra was nothing if not motivated, you know? And Urza is like very, very caught up in his own head, right? Isn't that true? Very okay, his little poor Cutthroat comes back. Garrison Cat comes back. What is the meld? Like, is Ritual of Soot gonna kill her own Mishra? Yes, yes. Well, discard damage. Creatures get smaller. Getcha! It's combined? Okay. Ah, thank you. That's the way I thought it was. But boy, oh boy, was that terrifying for a second. Yeah, exactly, Velcron. I'm telling you, some people's kids, Gronic. Some people's kids. It is another mana more expensive, though, isn't it? Varchild? Isn't Gix's command 5? It's like... that's a lot. You know, that's a lot. Trying to stay alive that long is a little rough, right? Watery Grave into Soaring Thought Thief. And them being on the play here is really, really rough. Because they get to hold up counter magic essentially from now on. If it was the other way, like we get to Brotherhood's End there and sweep away the Soaring Thought Thief and everything, and life is good. It's not now, though. In fact, it's quite bad. So we're going to try and bait a counterspell. They don't. And it just resolves, too. So it almost looks like they didn't have it at all. Which is very interesting. Sphinx of Foresight. Well, well, well. So we big score Phyrexian Dragon Engine away. Go for the throat. The Sphinx. Let's see if they're willing to trade first. I doubt it. Yeah, I didn't think so. The Sphinx is definitely a little weird. We're not going to let them untap, so just in case they draw counter magic, they can't get us there. Hey, happy New Year to you as well. Big hugs over your direction as well. Happy New Year. All right, well, let's get in. See, Mama Boo, 25 months. Welcome back, Mama Boo. Darn it, glad you are out there. All right, Mishra, come on down. 25 months. Happy New Year to you and yours. They had the syncopate. All right. You have been just a little bit, cross favors. That's all right though. It's their opponents removing 2 of their cards. That's fair. It was Anders. Glad you made it. Good to see you. They got our Urza. Okay. Opponent. You can't. You have to own and control Urza and the artifact. Unfortunately. Okay. What do you say, Big Red Clown Shoe? Siphon's insight. What do you say? I'm not responding. No, that's good, Volcron. Oh my gosh, they get our Mishra as well? What on earth? All right, well, let's get in there. Opponent's got a block here, yeah. So we then just sweep, shoot, pass. Phyrexian Dragon Engine is lethal on its own. Gotcha. GG. Varchild, you have to own and control. All right. Survive Triumph, come on down. Unstable. 0, 0, 0. Our next opponent. Blood Crypt, come on down. Mana Confluence, again, just a little bit awkward because you gotta pay life, but not the biggest of deals. We're gonna do this so they can't sacrifice it in response. I mean, I guess, Volcron. That's fair. Real Llama, glad you made it. Happy New Year to you as well, darn it. Glad you're out there. So, a Z Lounge and an engine. Back to the Future, that's fair. That was a great series of movies. I haven't seen them in so long. 3 ley lines in almost every deck? Good lord, Volcron. Really don't want to lose to him, huh? Alright. So, yeah, come on down. Mishra. Dragon in John. I'm not saying you're bad. It's bad. I'm just saying that's commitment. That's all. No additional commentary. Like, I mad respect. Particularly if you're in best of one. Like, it happens, right? Okay. Voice of the Blast? Okay. So, I guess we just Might and Weakstone here? Yes, we definitely Might and Weakstone here. Yeah, pay some life. Get it out. You got it. No, 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 no! Okay. So let's see. 2-2. All right, so all right. So definitely Menace, Trample. No, I guess. Creatures get smaller. 3 damage anywhere. Opponent discards 2 cards, right? So 3 damage anywhere. Here first. All right, so Valkron. I had to attack with both. I didn't. It's okay because we were kind of way ahead. But boy, oh boy. The whole point of doing this is to attack with both so we can make the giant thing.